Just stop for a second and look at this image. On April 12, 2026, the President of the United States posted an AI generated portrait of himself as Jesus Christ. Robes, glowing orb, divine light, the works. But it gets weirder. If you look at the man Trump is supposedly healing in this divine scene, the internet noticed a terrifyingly familiar face: Jeffrey Epstein. It is the most surreal, tone deaf image in political history. Think about the ego required to not only cosplay as the Son of God, but to accidentally, or worse, intentionally, depict yourself resurrecting a convicted sex offender. This isn't just a boast, it's a cry for help from a man who has lost the line between reality and a fever dream. One of the crazy things this time is that the backlash did not come from the usual suspects of his. It came from the base. When your most loyal supporters start using the word blasphemy against you, you need to know that you have crossed the line. And Donald Trump has done this. Even Republicans are now against him. And the most fascinating part, I would say, is the gaslight defense. Donald Trump's claim that this was actually a Red Cross medical tribute does not hold water when you see angelic figures and the divine aura kind of portraying him as a reincarnation of Jesus Christ. It's actually like a situation where a child is caught with cookies in his hands, and his face is telling you that he was actually just inspecting the jar for safety. It's actually a classical move. Push the boundary of ego and then redefine reality when the heat, kind of gets too high. Now, amidst this enters Pope Leo XIV. As an American, Leo knows the Trump brand better than any predecessor. When Leo called the Iran conflict as a delusion of omnipotence, he hit a nerve. Trump's reasons and response: to treat the leader of 1.3 billion Catholics like a kid who did not invite him to a birthday party. He called the Pope terrible for foreign policy, as if the papacy is a failed real estate development, and claimed that he made crime legal and he made terrorism legal. But Leo says that it's time for us to return to peace. His logic is pure toddler logic. I am the biggest, so I must have the invention of Pope to my name. It's a collision of two types of power: the one claiming moral authority, the other claiming, well, that he owns the playground and everyone else is just playing inside his sandbox. But the religious imagery is just a distraction from a deeper pattern of doublespeak. In 2025, he was the greatest negotiator, seeking a deal with Tehran, practically writing fan mail to Ayatollah Khomeini. In one instance, he even said that the Strait of Hormuz is controlled by him and Ayatollah. He is kind of said, whoever Ayatollah is. Today, he's threatening to end a civilization because he didn't get the thank you he felt he deserved. He claimed to own the Nobel Prize. He claims the Iranian navy is gone, their military is obliterated, while simultaneously asking help from other countries and warning that they are a deadly threat that only he can stop. It's the political version of "I'm not touching you," constantly poking the world and then acting shocked when it pokes him back. When everything is an emergency and a victory at the same time, the truth kind of becomes whatever was posted during his 3 a.m. screen time sessions. So he has said in one of the video, "Whatever I do, we win." Now, when a leader portrays himself as a deity, it's rarely about fate. It's about being beyond critic. The ultimate, "you are not the boss of me." But in his fight with Pope Leo and his own shifting narratives, we see a leader who has been trapped. And he isn't searching for the divine and showing himself as Jesus Christ. He's searching for a version of reality where he never has to say, "I was wrong" or "I'm sorry." In the photo, in some instances, the man whom he is healing feels like Jeffrey Epstein. In the end, the post was deleted and tucked away like a toy after a tantrum. But the question remains, if you have to tell people you are a savior just to get attention, are you really saving anyone? Or just looking for someone who can hold your hand and you can ask help?